Amen. Let me give a little testimony here about my mother. This second verse talks about an old man, but that dying grace that God gives. God allowed me to take care of my mother for 6 months last year. Well, actually, the end of 2011 and beginning of 2012. My mother was 93, had dementia, very bad, and it got worse and worse. And then she had osteoporosis and she had arthritis. She lived in terrible pain. But you know, my mom, God bless her, she tried to keep a smile. She tried to keep a good word. And we got to take care of Mom. I had to cancel meetings. Sometimes I had to just, it was a strain, but God allowed me to do that. And you know, I remember we were with Mom in an apartment in Kentucky. We'd gotten her out of the hospital and moved her into another apartment so she wouldn't have to be upstairs. And one night in that apartment, about 2 nights before my mom went to heaven, my 93-year-old mother, my mom taught a Sunday school class. There was nobody there. She was sitting in her living room. We were sitting at the kitchen table, and Mom was sitting there in her armchair, looking out. There was nobody there, but she saw him. In her younger days, she was a Sunday school teacher. And she was teaching them for 1 solid hour. She taught them. She would ask them questions. She'd receive their answer. She would laugh. It was something to behold. Just reliving something that was precious to her, those days of teaching the Word of God, boys and girls. And then a couple of nights later, she went home to heaven. God gave her dying grace. Dying grace. That's what this second verse is all about. Now who can cause an old man who's about to say goodbye to lift up both of his dying hands with a tear running from his eye, with his love